You've spent a lot of time dividing your customers into types and classes, and you created all of your income and expense accounts so that you can track where your money's going. All that setup in the beginning comes to fruition when it's time to run a report, and then you can truly see the big picture of how your business is doing. I'm going to show you how you can really customize your reports in the next video. But for now, QuickBooks comes with some built-in reports that you can use immediately in the Report Center. You get there by clicking Reports on the top menu and choosing Report Center. You'll notice that it categorizes the reports on the left-hand side. So if you're looking for a certain report, your best bet is to choose what department that report's going to come from, whether it involves banking, your employees, or your vendors, etc. It defaults to the company and financial reports. There's two types of reports. There's a standard report and a detail report. The detail report includes each line item transaction that got you to that final summary figure. So you can scroll through this list and see the available reports that you have. When you find one that you want, double-click on it and it will run that report. This is a profit and loss report, and you can see the date range that it's pulling from. You can change this date range at the top and select another date range that you want, whether it was yesterday's data, last week's data, all time's worth of data. When you change the data, your report changes on the fly. In fact, you can even further refine it and click the calendar icon to fine-tune the dates that's going to show up in the report. You can also add columns. I'm going to click the drop-down next to Show Columns. You can scroll through and see the available columns that you have. I'm going to click Item Detail. It changed the report on the fly again to show me all my products. I can also click Customize Report in the top left-hand side of the screen. From here, you can change to the Filters tab and choose a filter. For example, I can click on Class, and here's where I can filter my report based on my classes, such as residential and commercial. I can also drill down into my report. Anytime I see a magnifying glass icon, I can double-click on that, and it will take me into the details. In fact, from here, I can continue to double-click, and it will take me directly into that transaction itself. I'm going to close out of this. It brought me right into the invoice to get back to my report. Finally, I can print my report. I can even save it as a PDF. I can email it out. I can email it as a PDF too, and I can even export it directly to Excel. Something that's new with QuickBooks 2015 is that you can comment on a report. For example, if I click Comment on Report, I'll get these little conversation bubbles next to each line item. I can comment on something, place your comment, click Save, and your comment is saved. When you're all done with your reports, you can click the X's out of each report. I'm not going to save that comment for now. Close out of the windows and you'll get back to the home screen. In this chapter, I'm going to show you how to work with the report completely, so let's get started.